Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I had something in my Twitter inbox, right, that asked me, someone asked me in my Twitter inbox, had a couple people ask me, do I think that 2023 will get worse? Um, and the thing is this right here. We don't know what 2023 will bring, but at the end of the day, if you read between the lines, okay, um, I really don't recommend looking at a lot of media, especially news media, okay, because it's, in my opinion, it's a distraction. But the thing is this right here, all right, they're already telling you, okay, they're already telling you uh, what they want to do, okay. I just got to read between the lines. They're already telling you what they want to do. I mean, because the thing is this: how could anybody really predict the future, right? Can't really predict the future unless you already know what the game plan is. Unless you already know the place is going to be ran. Okay. So the thing is this: we don't know. And then there's something else I've been talking about. You get a lot of the elderly. You get a lot of the elderly talking about, we on a fixed income. This is what I told y'all. I told y'all that fixed incomes, 401ks, certain retirement vehicles, okay, is not going to last in the future. All right, individuals are already complaining about fixed incomes. This is why I told you, okay. You gotta have businesses out here. You gotta build now, okay, while you're young or while you still can, okay. Even if you're an elderly, okay, and you can grab some of the at least a little bit of the technology that's going on out here. Okay, it's never too late. Okay, it's never too late to learn. Okay, you make it throw something together right away, but at least it will be something, okay, to assist you. Rather than just your retirement vehicles. Okay. Then you have to look at a lot of stuff out here. Inflation will continue to, in my opinion, inflation will continue to rise. All right, which is going to, it's going to have a huge impact on, cost of goods, buying goods, or whatever like that. It's also going to have a huge impact on in certain areas of selling goods. All right. And I know that a lot of us are like, damn, inflation been here for a while, but at the same time, in my opinion, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's a tool that higher entities use to control what they want to control. All right. I don't think it really has to be the way it is. You have to understand there's always someone at the controls. All right, then you got interest rates. You got all the damn rate hikes, and they're little by little. But the thing is, okay, the thing is, it adds up. It adds up. We look at the TV and we hear them say, oh, it's just a small rate hike. Yeah, but it adds up. I mean, how many of those are they going to do in 2023? Then you got like the impact of the, you got the impacts of the pandemic lockdowns and all of that stuff. Y'all don't understand too. Some of these states in here is wild with it, y'all. Some of them are still locked down. Some of them are still locked down. We're still feeling that. I call it the leftover. Impact. Okay, so it's a lot of little micro situations. This not only has contributed to what we're seeing, but it's going to spill over into the next year. Okay. You had the wars and overseas or whatever they was going through, and the thing is, we all still are left in the dark about a lot of that stuff. I mean, it's not that important, but what I'm telling you is that, no one's going to really tell you why a lot of these events really happen. Okay? You're only supposed to know what they put out into the media for you to think. Do you understand? The crazy thing is they're already predicting, like I said, can't really predict the future unless you know the plays to run. They're already predicting that, what the hell is it? They're already predicting that like global growth is going to, they're already predicting that it's going to lessen by like 2.7 or 2.8% or something like that. Okay, how do individuals know this stuff? You know what I'm saying? How do people know this stuff? So the thing is this, y'all, it's a lot of things in play, a lot of micro events that I call them. And the thing is this, we have to just don't read too much into 2023. Okay, focus more on preparation, okay, for anything. All right. The thing is this, I know that we have like certain spending habits. So the thing is this, spend less. All right. You got certain spending habits, spend less. I know it's hard for individuals to do that because they think, oh, I need it. You gotta understand, it's certain things that individuals spend money on that they do not need. All right. Some people just don't know how to survive out here. Some people don't know how to survive. They think that the more expensive option is the best and the only option out there. I was born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. I mean, we had to put shit together out. Mom and pops, the OGs, they made it work. I know people say that's a different time, but that's not the point. The point is that you got to figure out how to survive out here. You got to learn how to make it work. You got to get creative out here, okay, with your way of living. And people don't know how to do that. That way of surviving is just not it's just not a way of doing things anymore. But it can be a way of doing things. Do you understand? If it's still doable, you can do it. So the thing is this: you got to spend less, find cheaper alternatives out there. All right. And the thing is, y'all know me, I'm all for having your money move, having your money work for you. Okay. But in this case, we cannot spend, we cannot spend more. I already talked about spending more, but I'm for investing. But in certain situations, certain economic situations, we can't overspend when it comes to investing. You can't over leverage when it comes to investing. Okay, especially if you have to depend on having money out here to survive. Okay, in a certain economic situation. So what do I say about that? People would say, well, Ram, you always talk about investing. You have to game plan it. You have to game plan for every economic situation out here. So you have to, well, it's not financial advice, but what I would do is I would spend less, okay, save some, okay, and that could be money that you put away to have for a rainy day, and invest a little. Why do I say invest in little? Because you don't want to over leverage when it comes to investing. Okay, and you have to depend on pulling out investments to survive, and at the end of the day you got high-ass fees and you got all of that stuff going on. So when you invest a little, invest where you can and have money left over to survive, okay, and to game plan. And the reason I say invest in little, because at least you're investing. You have an investment plan in the 2023 economy, and we don't know. 2023 could be one of the best damn economies that we've had. Who knows? But the thing is, nobody knows. You shouldn't read too much in it, but you should just prepare. All right. So spend less, save some, invest a little. You investing a little every week or every 2 weeks will add up. Just like I told y'all, those small rate hikes add up. They small, but guess what? They add up. So imagine if you had that same game plan. Okay, imagine if you had that same game plan when it came to investing. All right, give yourself some investing hikes. All right, so it adds up at the end of the day. All right, it's better than investing zero. It's better than investing nothing. All right, so I wanted to make this video, y'all. Tell y'all, really don't worry about it. Just a game plan for it. Like I said, in my opinion, I'm not telling people what to do, but I would spend less, save some, and invest a little. You got to have a balanced game plan out here. It's just like a football analogy. You can't go in a game with just a passing game plan or just a running game plan. Keep it balanced, y'all. Okay? Keep it balanced. Do a little bit of both. All right? So stay away. You already know what they're predicting. Okay? Don't read too much into it. All right? Just have a preparation game plan. So I wanted to make this video, and I will catch all of you beautiful people and supporters on the Up and Up. Out there.